I have created a theatrical trailer for my film Tempt. The genre of the film is social realism with hints of urban drama and action. Because of this, I've decided to follow suitable conventions for trailers within these genres. First of all, I started off by looking into existing trailers such as Weekend, Fish Tank, and Ill Manners. A brief overview of the film is it's about a student doing a PGCE who bumps into an old friend. We find out that it isn't an old friend, but in fact a drug dealer. Having him around brings back memories of Kelly when she was at uni doing drugs regularly, and she unfortunately becomes reliant on drugs during this trailer. Kelly is in so much debt she doesn't have any money to buy drugs from Frank, the drug dealer, so instead she decides to steal from him. She again becomes addicted, and her teaching starts to deteriorate, and she becomes under increasing pressures from her job to meet deadlines. My trailer starts with an intertitle stating the trailer is appropriate for all audiences to view. This is important as my trailer is rated 15, so it makes the audience aware that the production company, so it makes the audience aware that bits of my film have been censored out so that everyone can watch this trailer. It then goes on to introduce my production company by showing the logo and also the film distribution company logo, which is Film 4. I've used Film 4 as they've distributed many social realism films. An intertitle reading "A Dangerous Past" introduces a trailer. This makes us aware that there is something not normal, but we're not yet sure what. And then it cuts to a scene of Frank walking down an alleyway, looking very moody. It then cuts to Kelly sitting in the library at the school, that she works at. Another intertitle appears, reading "Has come back to ruin her future." This again just creates more for the audience to be thinking about, and they're trying to untangle the narrative at this point. In my opinion, I think that the combination of the main product and ancillary text was very successful and worked well. This is because I selected images for my ancillary text that reflect the trailer and events that happen in the trailer, along with the main characters and their emotions that they feel throughout the film. It is important that the ancillary text pieces are as consistent as the trailer. This is so all the pieces receive recognition that they deserve without portraying the trailer badly and repelling my target audience from going to see it. The way in which Tempt is placed was very important. The title appeared on all of my ancillary texts and my trailer in the same way. It was Tempt with a white font with letters widely curled apart. I also used a drop shadow to make the title stand away from the images and make it a bit more prominent, as it's important that the audience see the title of the film so they can relate it back and know when they want and know to go and see it when it comes out in cinema. The main characters, Kelly and Frank, also appear in all of the products. This is because the story follows both of their stories by featuring them in all the products. It allows the audience to associate the characters back to the film. If other characters were used, such as extras, in the products, they wouldn't get much recognition due to a lack of screen time in the trailer. The poster needed to be eye-catching, as people would only be seeing it in short bursts. For example, if they're driving past it. I identified the conventions of a film poster and adapted it to mine. For example, the text is easier for the viewer to see and more to the point. Because of this, I had to make sure the relevant information was there, such as the release date. The tagline, "Can you resist?" features in my poster. This hints to the audience about the narrative of the film, and they would have to see the trailer to understand the tagline. Putting the tagline on the poster creates a buzz for the viewer and lures them into watching the trailer. The colours used on the poster are bright orange. This is a convention of social realism films using bright colours. When I did my research, I looked into Fish Tank and Train Spotting. These have both bright colours. Having bright colours attracts the viewer's eyes, which will then make them look at the rest of the poster. The bright colours are also used in my trailer, DVD cover, and billboard poster, so the audience can see a connection despite them being different media forms. There are times in the trailer where the lighting is very low key, such as the nightclub. This could represent the dark times that Kelly goes through when she's taking drugs. It's similar to the darkness of the billboard poster, as I put a dark filter on it to bring it more back to life, whereas my post used a very bright image with high contrast. These two posters are not the same, but it shows different sides to Kelly. For example, the billboard poster shows a thuggish Kelly in a thuggish look due to the graffiti in the background, whereas on the poster she looks more professional. With my magazine, I use another very unedited image, which is a convention of social realism. The photograph shows Kelly and Frank together, Frank behind the bars and Kelly is in front of them. This could give away part of the narrative, as the reader would be wondering why he's behind the bars. It is also one of the locations used in my trailer. This allows the reader to relate it back to the trailer. The movie is the main focus of the magazine. The movie name Tempt is placed in the centre of the magazine again, so it relates back to my production. In my opinion, I think that the theatrical trailer I've created is the most effective and will be the main reason why the audience are likely to go and see the film. This is because the narrative is partly told in a condensed way, ensuring no spoilers are given, which excites the user. A lot of thought and time was put into my trailer, from the actors I used through to the lighting of scenes and the location of the scenes. In the end, I think that I created a good mix of products that people will be attracted to go and watch. If it was to be made on the big screen, it was important that the trailer was edited and put together well, as a messy trailer would put people off from coming to see my film. I also created a new production company, Iconic Studios. It was important that a good trailer was created to aid the reputation of this new company. Overall, I think that the combination of my main product and ancillary text worked really well. This is because they all interlink, flow, and are very consistent.